that would be a hole. Greetings, hole. That would be 2 holes. Very nice. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and make a bridge over this. And welcome everyone, my name is Phezter. We're playing a game here called Astroneer. It's a pre-alpha. It just came out a couple days ago on Steam and I believe Xbox as well. I'm currently playing it on the Steam version. It's $20 to be able to get into, and the link will be down in the description below. Just a quick narrative from the Astroneer website. Astroneers are set during the 25th century gold rush, where players must explore their frontier of outer space, risking their lives for resources in a harsh environment. Well, that's pretty straightforward. I've played it a little bit, as you can tell by my saved games, and if you follow me on Twitter, and I decided to go ahead and get some recordings in on it. So, let's just launch it. Expo Dynamics Letter Station. Okay, right to be able to control the camera, but I'm pretty much dead stick here. I'm not controlling anything. We're going in. Ooh, there we go. Got ourselves that's a permanent vein of compound that we're able to access. And then that looks like a crashed thing of supplies, kind of like the Mars rover whenever it was coming in real life. Oh, got a resin deposit also, a nice little mountain. Normal resin amount, but then also that's a permanent one. It'll slowly regenerate. I think it takes a day in game. So that's pretty nice. Let's go ahead and jump out of this pod. Okay. WASD to be able to move around. Right click to be able to move the camera as well. Okay, we hover over him and we can see the cardinal positions. Terrain gun. Left click, he removes. If I remember correctly, control, you're able to smooth things out. Yeah, there we go. I want to get this all nice and smooth if I'm going to be building a base here. Oh, and I'm out of power. Jump back in here. Does that do anything? Never really tried that. No, okay. If you look right onto the backpack, I'll press Q to bring it up. I've got a little bit of power supply that naturally regenerates. That's from the backpack itself. It has a little radioactive generator or something in it. Has 8 primary slots where you can hold things, and the 2 little dongles on the side you can hold some utilities for work on there, like a solar panel. Got a little 3D printer on the backpack itself, where if you use items you harvest up, you can make stuff to assist you in your travel. Solar panel is going to probably be the first thing we need. Well, first thing we'll get, because we'll need to be able to get plenty of electricity. Let's put that away. We've got a little blue tether on us. That only goes so far, though. See? And now I am on my own oxygen supply. This is the oxygen right there. You can see it slowly going down. So we better get going and hurry up. Okay, let's first... That's compound. Let's get some of that. And come over to it. And just suck it up with the vacuum. Go. Automatically puts it onto our backpack. That's always nice. And I've got to recharge up. But while I'm at it, compound gives me my ability to make solar cells. There we go. I'll run over here and get some more oxygen while my solar is recharging me. There we go. Where is it? There we go. Here is some resin. Soak up as much this as we can. Oh, and that's the ghost. Oh, and the sun's down, so no power quickly from my dish. There we go. That's 3 of them. That is enough to get my first expansion slot. Okay, while we're doing that, I'll press control again with my terrain smoothing device so I can cut everything down and watch rocks fly randomly. Okay. Come on. There we go. That's good enough for now. Just need to get the first one going. Close this out. See the cardinal directions. You don't have to do them. I just like to do them just because a little bit of OCD. Okay, it requires 1 resin. I'll shift click into that and bring that up into it. And it's still sunk down into the ground even though I smoothed it out. That figures. Okay, well, let's go ahead and use the other 2 resin we have to expand that. Okay, before everybody starts yelling in the comments, Planet some you can expand off that smaller one multiple times, but I was just wanting to go ahead and get over to the first item I can get, which, let's see, that takes copper. I don't have anything that has copper yet, and a research device. There we go. That just takes compound. Only got 1 compound. Let's go try to harvest some more. Oh, this unfortunately doesn't look like it's gained it all the way back yet. But with that, I believe now I have, yes, 2 compounds. 1 in the printer hold and 1 right there. We'll shift click and build up our research device. Alright. And no power. Nice. Well, I'm guessing it'll get power from somewhere. Okay, I guess I'll give it my solar panel. This way, when the sun does come up, he can get some power. Well, we don't really have much else we can do for the second, except for go ahead and gather up some other resources, and that is a nice hole. Hello. Got ourselves a cave right off the bat. It's a nice little site. Let's see what this has in it. Aha! 1 copper, 1 organic. Thank you, Mr. Kooshballs. Add some resin over here. I'll get that. At least as much as I can with this battery backup. Oh, and that's it warning me I've only got 50% left on my oxygen. Try to get 1 more of these in. Come on. Come on, 1 more. There we go. And I'll run back as quick as I can. 25% oxygen left. But my base is just right there, so it's not that far off. And we're charging our oxygen back up. Awesome. Okay, what's the cardinal point here? This is south. And I'll put 1 into it. And it's digging down too. That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Oh well, we'll just have to figure out how to work with that. And I want to expand more on this one. Try to get this around the same height. There we go. There we try to cut that down some. Hello, plants. Cut this up real good. Go away, rock. Nobody likes you. Okay, and hit that there. It's still traveling down. Strange. Well, it is pre-alpha, of course. And now we've got areas where we can store some stuff and place our solar panels onto them. This way they get power off of that area. Because we'll want to keep these ones on the side for actually putting resources for whichever device we have. Oh, and there comes up the sun. Hello, sun. Do I have any other compound besides that node? Man, this is going to be a slow start. Compound is one of the common resources, but it evidently is not too common here. Got some more resin. Let's climb up to the top of this hill. There's some compound. Okay, I'm going to run back. Oh, I didn't realize I got so far. Well, I think the first thing we could do whenever I get some more compound is going to be making some tethers. Come on, tell me this has enough to be able to get some tethers made. And that would be a negative. Okay, let's keep running. Only 25% oxygen left. Oh, there we go. That's charging it up real nice. There's some pure energy, some more resin, some more resin. There is no compound close, is there? That is disappointing, for at least right off the bat. Come over this hill. There's some compound. And a power supply. Very nice. Have a little oxygen and power supply. Let's gather up as much of this as we can quickly. Make a solar panel. So I can regain my power quickly enough to be able to mine all this. I'll probably come back later on and replace the divots. Oh, oxygen. Oxygen's always required. Oh, only if you want to live, I guess. And that power supply is charging up real quick. That's always good. There we go. Oxygen. Glorious, glorious oxygen. Okay, let us see what else. We'll probably just use this as a power supply run. And utility, see it's so far going down. This goes towards a hole, but there we go. Somewhat in the direction I want. Toss that on there. I need some more resin. But first I'll make my second sat dish. There we go. Ah, there we go. Tethers. You're able to toss these out. It makes a little rope and extends your line so you can actually keep breathing. You know, not always a necessity if you don't want to live, but there we go. If you notice, it actually also provides light as well. A little clipping, of course, still pre-alpha. Just for look's sake. There we go. I probably won't do that anymore because it's going to take a lot of time, and we'll toss out some tethers this direction towards that compound that I saw. There we go. Let's just mine up the rest of this because we're going to need as much as we can get. Oh, fell into that one. That's okay. Yeah, it looks like I depleted it. If you press Alt, here's the regular. If you press Alt, it actually shows it's going out, so you can actually build up from where you're at. And I'll press Control to go ahead and replace my divot. It's just a smoothing tool. It goes out from where you currently are. As long as you don't have yourself selected. There we go. Great way to make bridges. But more importantly, a great way to fill in areas so you don't fall into holes. Later on, whenever I actually have a vehicle, I'll appreciate that. Because I'll probably fall into holes a whole lot. There we go. Well, let's hit this resin deposit. Ooh! A satellite! And more compound. Okay. So we chose the right direction to go. Get as much resin as we can. Oh, that wasn't much. Get some oxygen going. There's power. We don't really need it right off the bat. So since we have that direction already some, let's go this direction and get the rest of this resin. Okay, well, maybe get a good amount of resin because there's a lot of it over here. Okay, looks like the backpack is full. Besides one tether. Oh, which I just ran into a set of tethers there. Let's keep this going. I'll go ahead and branch off this direction. There we go. I like to go ahead and try to keep them somewhat square. I mean, it's not an exact science, but it's nicer for organizing things. I like to always attach things. There we go. And there's a couple more platforms. Let's toss our organic, our copper, another organic. There we go. And let's run back out. Come on. Get some more resin. Let's expand this base as much as we can. Oh, and that's the power. It'd be nice right now. Batteries. But while we're at it, nice little screenshot of the sky and existence. And a satellite crashed in the back. There we go. Space. Or Earth. Whichever case this is. The wind's pretty nice here, so if we are able to make some turbines, I'm sure that would help as well. Okay. What should we make next? We've got the research device right here. And let's go ahead and make this into a base also. Or a platform. Copper. Well, I've got one copper. Right? Oh, yeah. No, I stored it over there. Okay. Smelter. There we go. I'll probably need that next. Because I'll need to be able to actually smelt the copper. I'm not going to always be able to be lucky enough to find it whole. Okay, got one tether left, one piece of resin. We'll go ahead and toss this out right here and use up that last piece of resin. There we go. And I won't make that into a platform. I'll make that probably into a storage location, maybe a battery later on, or something utility-wise. Let's get back out here and get some more resin, shall we? We've got our battery filled back up. Nice little supply of it here. Oh, and that's the battery again. Charge it. Come on. The beginning gameplay, you're always having to run out of battery because you're always trying to get things. While we're at it, it's right here. This is actually pure energy just laying on the ground. Don't worry, it won't electrocute me running around on it. I don't understand it either. But you can harvest it up. Not only will it charge your backpack, it makes a little bubble of pure energy. So that means we can actually gather a lot more, a lot quicker. Let's run over here and gather this all up. You know, it's my main gathering area. There we go. Always has the best. You could dig out more. But I haven't lost a single bit. You can tell this is going down though. Let's leave that up while I'm mining. You see on the back right there on me. You see it's slowly getting eaten away because I'm using it, which is nice. Oh, and here comes the sun. Oh, that's all that resources right there. Nice little island. Oh, not island. Nice little mountain. That would be a mountain, Phezter. Come on. Okay, here we go. If you notice, you see these little things of yellow. That is your power. My one solar panel right there is charging this up the best it can. You know what? This will be my little solar array area. I'll put 2 on there to help charge it quicker. Oh, I hear a sandstorm. And that might actually be coming this direction. Well, let's get over here and get ready to jump into our pod, if so. Although it looks like it's going to miss us. And now that I say that, it turns. I don't know if these turn or not, or if they're all just in straight directions. But one way or another, you do not want to get caught out in the open with one of those. Okay, let's go grab some compound while I keep an eye on that. Come on, compound. Oh. So apparently, my backpack is full. That's always a good thing. There we go. Let's get over here. And I'll start using these locations just for storage, as I was saying earlier. Don't want to store resin onto it, though, because that'll immediately make it into a platform. So we store the resin on the platforms that are already made. There we go. Got a nice amount of resin, at least. You know what? I think once I get some more compound, I might venture up to see what's in that crashed satellite. Okay, let's run out. If I remember correctly, at the end of this run, there's more compound. Just gotta have compound to get my tethers, because I don't want to die. This is where that last compound node was. Let's go ahead and pick up these tethers just to save up some right off the bat and go towards that compound I see in the distance. Oh, that was not quite connected. And that would be a hole. Greetings, hole. That would be 2 holes. Very nice. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and make a bridge over this. There we go. So I can get to the compound easier. I think we'll go adventuring down in that cave area once we get these tethers. I know I said we were going to go after that crashed satellite, but really want to get some copper going to where we can get the next level of gameplay. Because as much fun as it is for me to be able to mine resources, I'm sure it's not doesn't make the best videos. Oh, gotta make some more tethers. I think that's enough compound to be able to make the tethers we need. I'll put 1 on the pathway right there. And I'll make myself a little way down here. go. Get my slide on. Awesome. Come on, let's put up a nice little tethering over here. And I like to go and put it on the walls right off the bat. One, it lights it up, and the two, you can crash into these. So if I ever want to take a car down here later on, I'd have to move them anyways. Oh. Wow, that gets deep quick. But I want that. I think that's copper, if I remember correctly. Well, I guess it is time to build ourselves another bridge. Control, and build it out. As far as we can, and then control and build it out again. For some reason, I decided I wanted to go up a little bit higher. And with it not being daytime outside, the power supply, unfortunately, is dwindling to only what I've got on my backpack. But I made it across. Let's toss it up here. There's two things of power. I'll save those for a rainy day. And wow, this goes in nice and deep area. Copper! That's what I thought. I think that's aluminum, and here's some more compound too. This is a nice little area. Definitely make sure I come back to here because it's a good little cave system with resources. Okay. A little trick, you can toss an extra piece of compound up there if you don't have your dish up there. Gotta regather up some power. Oh, there we go. I was wondering why that guy wouldn't get collected. So close. So close. It has 4 spots on it. I just want to make sure I bring at least 4 home. Come on. Sounds like it's getting pretty windy up there. That sandstorm may have turned around and decided to come back my base. But luckily we are underground. Come on. Last little piece. No. Come on. Give me more copper. Really? That close. That close to having it. Just needed a couple more pieces on the back end of that gun to be able to have another full thing of copper. Well, then I guess we'll go ahead and head this direction. Let's see what this is. That'd be a plant. Ooh. And it's got some experiments? No, sorry, some research. And I am out of tethers. Let's bring in my backpack and make some more tethers real quick. I'm bringing this home. Because I've already got my research location. But I want some more copper. Not that hole. I definitely don't want that hole. Although it'd be a nicer way to get down than having to jump the other distance. Add some more hydrazine, it looks like. That's a plant. I think it's poisonous if I remember correctly. Toss some of these out to light up this area. Let's see if I can't grab that. Yeah, there we go. So I've got 2 of these. Let's leapfrog these back. You're only able to carry 1 at a time. And here we are back at our base. We've got our 2 pieces of research here. Let's go toss them on. Especially while we still got some sunlight going to recharge our batteries. Oh, here we go. And the first new item we learn is filters. Now, filters are able to give you a temporary amount of oxygen for some compound, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there we go. It'll take these away and just give you a little bit of oxygen. I don't really like using them too much, but they're there if you need them. It just takes 1 piece of compound. Okay, and the next research. Come on, big money, no whammies. And it is a truck. Yes. Okay, whenever you're able to finally get your bays going, there's one thing you're able to get that's called a construction, or no, a vehicle bay. That's right. And would go onto one of these parts and make a little parking area in the front, and you're able to get a rover. Well, I'm already able to go ahead and make the bigger version, which is a truck, so that'll help out next. Let's get this copper ore put up over here. Unfortunately, I only got 3, so I'm going to be wasting a little bit of power. But luckily, power is free when you're running off of solar. There we go. Got the copper. I need that for a 3D printer. Should I turn this into a 3D printer? I think I said I wasn't going to put anything here, but I may have lied. Let's see. This is... No, it'll keep digging into the ground. Yeah, I want to cut this line off. I'll go ahead and turn this into a 3D printer. I need 1 more piece of resin. There we go. There we go. Hey, it's pretty much nice. A little overlapping. And a copper. And there comes my 3D printer. Well, I think I will end it up on this for today's episode. We got ourselves a smelter, a research machine, and a 3D printer all on the first day. My name is Phezter. Thank you for coming by. This has been Astroneer. And hope y'all come back by. Please like and subscribe down at the bottom. Y'all have a good day. Be safe.